There is a video be a trendy. Na mebeka ho asem atrem enra ena me hu sa video no and I was like hey mami ade oni asofo no ewo asem ana mbekuo ma me pa ho video no be hu ne se mbekuo ma me pa woni methodist what is a methodist for one of the orthodox churches what Ghana has it, right? Is it orthodox? Yes. I stand to be correct. If it's not orthodox, move and chame. But Methodist is one of the OG in Gen Z for terms imuno. Yebe can say omu ye OG. What you say? Omu ye one of the OG churches in Ghana. Atre say video ni muno na mame no etre trensemuni so due to decisions bia eye asori no etake no. Mame no etre mu a asofo no enina eye akronfo. Methodist asofo ni na akron, and it was serious. The video it was serious. Now, mami read the video n'entremo na me obia me a Christoni aside everything else. Say wash me for some time obedi dance here say eyana bani Christos same ne Bible same eyana me nije ho pa. It's one of the things I like to talk about a lot. It's one of my interests. Religion is one of my interests. I don't joke with religion aside everything else. What you say? So, me I have for people who have read my bio on my book, I have interest. Politics, finance, crypto, religion, and then boxing. These are my interests. These are the things. What you say and all that. Anyway, young concept nimo. I say, you are thieves. Watch as woman slams Methodist pastors and elders in church. I say a female member of the Wesley Cathedral Methodist Church in Sunyani has openly described the church pastor and elders as thieves over issues relating to the payments. She expressed concerns about what she described as an alleged church policy where members who do not pay tithes are reportedly denied financial support during funerals or personal emergencies, including the loss of immediate family members. Inti asori ne take decision say, omo muntia tight no. Yeah, asori ne wow. Oh yeah, asori bana se wuntia tighter. Eye eba ufia asori ne wow. There will be no financial support for you. Okwa hunye hi mu a asori ne wow just because you don't pay tithes. Ati asiye. Unya personal emergency be asori ne wow. This is wild. This is wild. Hey. No, this is wild. Hey. I'm not going to lie to you. This is wild. Wow. So if obi wa asori ni mu na oni ejuma known to me, because yes, you need to have work to pay tithes, right? Because 10% of what you are making. If obi wo asori ni mu na oni ejuma ye senibako ni ejuma ye na so obre ni moje ni ebo asori no, and it's one of, I'm not going to lie, sometimes I feel like Christosum baby ababedu sisiano, we are too rigid over certain that I say yasheshe mrebi. Unim say, let me tell you something. Unim say yes, Yesu Christo obey and then there. Senya some of the churches, especially Orthodox churches, erane asori no. Those are the things that Yesu Christo is standing against. Now there be someone make and they say, watch the Bible. If you read the Bible and then you read the New Testament, which mainly is about Jesus Christ, you would know the type of person Jesus Christ is and the type of people are. Nanka Jesus Christ or by and there or new mobenancy. Recently, I was listening to Namitie Asoribi, you say obine church member bi any obabi akwa dawa asori nimu na omwanyim wanyim no obema na anyim oba no omo ba asori na afei asori no ye mo mba nkrofo mu ya ostracize your from asori no nti omo ba asori no ya mo kwanso mu ntina echi mo mam embetina ni penim. I was like, Jesus Christ. And it happens in Ghana. Now so imagine say woba na ye nyim no ebia okoko yes wo ya abortion dia say nka mu hu say Ghana akwa nyim no ene dia nka mepene say oto ndwuma wo mra mbeto mo bepene say wo ye church worker dia still wonye ne church work no but we decide say that be me nya abortion make ipi akola no mo train say mo man betina nipa ni mu kra onko tina echi. It happens in Ghana. If you read the Bible very well, you understand. Diena Emma Yesu Christo Nibufu. One of the, I think somewhere in James, I stand to be corrected, but somewhere in James Krano, okay. Say ani mo ya mo ho say mo ye holier than Yesu Christo asemo a work no aka say tia wo mo a onu Yesu wo mpe mo asem. Omo a o kire say wo mo ba asori a wo mo ye mo ho say wo mo de omo nim nyame sin obia. Omo ba omo de they have a special chair yetina so. Omo ba ye was special respect bia ye de mo. Na wo hwe description na Yesu Christo wo mana. Eyenne omo claim say omo ye mpanyifo ne asofo no omo na Yesu Christo wo chese o ma description say won pe omo asem no. And I sorry it say o ye church member na wuntua tight na wo kwa ho ye mu ayem wow. Yem wow. Inti oni ejuma ye na enye ne for don to me ntia tight na okwa onyenyi mu e wo say asori ba bebo ano na yembo ano. Listen, and American, if you read the Bible, the New Testament, yet again, when the omo Yesu Christo ye kunu wi ya or resurrect ya or call heaven na afei ne disciples no omo ni na build the church when the first church was, I mean the organization of the church no. Who read those times Bible no sa side na e tell say omo tumi kokoye gathering kra emma omo wo bi e wa asori ni mu no omo kokoton wo nyapade na wo mo aba beche ama na so omo ni bi no eso so that obi abeye okay. And that's men ka say o asori na wo sika koton wo japade na beche gu omo dabi. But you see, that is the foundation of the church after Jesus Christ died. And brana, yeah, the first thing I friend the church, no, that was the foundation of the church. Say, only be ye chamana so be so. But then the yamana babe drew say, tight, when to your tighter. A sorry name, wow. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. I personally believe that as a church, you can create your own welfare committee, and that's personal. Say if you want, say wow, you have to be paying for the welfare. Inti ano dia obi a wotua welfare ni bia no. Bibi bonus ya the welfare ni nebeboa no. And there no problem. But once the person is coming to enya bibia na yesika o ebia na nipa kro no ntumi ntia tight de nanso anopa tutu to ansa na nkrofo beba na ono na waba be pra sorry dem ho tie beka se because on ntia tight nti no eni kwanza sorry ne boa no. There are lots of people in Ghana today sorry amomu diao, and that wasn't the purpose. Yesu Christo enu ntia wo pese ye worship it together. That wasn't the purpose. And sorry be nya mebia wo mo yenti na mankrofo lose trust. Ewo Yesu Christo ni Christo sum. Interna de bia ya na meka say read the Bible for yourself. Mentie bisa ho say what na say read the Bible no from cover to cover na. Mentie de obi beka because a lot of people have lost trust in churches or they have lost trust in religion due to actions of some churches. But if you read the Bible for yourself, you will say, sorry na dia wo ye no, Yesu Christo kra wonfo aso. Itu to me won say maame no, sa dia na sorry ne ye no, ene ye ni hi. Ena maame no sorry ya wo ka kire methodist for mpanyimfo no. Say omo ya akronfo. Maame na asemo o see you mentioned that the Bible says someone who does not pay their tithes is an armed robber. If that is the case, then when we are talking about armed robbers, it starts from you, Bishop. and the elders of the church, you are all armed robbers, she said. According to her, although she is a working woman and capable of paying tithes, she has decided not to do so because she feels the system does not reflect fairness in how support is offered to members. And let us not deceive ourselves. Ayana asofo bibrika sa asem no. And the Bible ne say wa wunti tight no oye arm robber he sa de na ya na asofo mo ye no munyai. Sa de na ya na Bible no sa de na ya na mo ye no munyai. Look at the history of tithe. The amount tithe ebaye in the Bible. And then use it as context. Share history of Bible no. The entire Bible no can assemble sa and use it as context. What was the essence of tithes in the Bible? Yes, in Malachi, and as our statement never I say, and will you rob God? I'll say, will a man rob God? Now, if you withhold your tithes, not to say, wa robe nyame, and then you are cursed and all that. Yes, in Malachi it said that. But before even Malachi, look at the history of tithes or the history of tithing and why God said that. If you come back to Emrana Israelites for no, omo free Egypt, ana satan yankopon emo structure, ana omo bano. There was a certain group bia nyankopon eka say mo ena mo be responsible. Till there was a certain group bia nyankopon ka say mo na mo be responsible for ebia apamadaka ne sua the tent na yesom nyame wom no mo na mo be responsible nti mo no de ye kokko settle down ani kwan say mo mu ye adwuma. Till mo no ani kwan say mo ye adwuma. Because mo adwuma ne say yen ye religion no ye nyame som ne mfin di agro yesusu se nyame na ama Moses so ema ye yi mfin kwanso mu nti nyame na wo ne ye nam no ye mfa ne ndi agro ba nyame na ba no ne ya ba bekasa mo na mo be responsible for baby a nyame no se mo be siesie baby a nyame no wo baba hia Moses ne na eden akasa ade ye spiritual ade bi a ye kita bi a ema nyame ben yen ema ye ne kasa no mo na mo be hwesa ade no so nti ye tumu esi ho se mo hwesa ade no so. Na chese mo ntumi nye adwuma bi. Mu nya time nkonko ye mo adwuma bi ebia nanka yen ye beye. Nti obi kokko ye na adwuma bi okokko nyen aponkyen na okokko ye we na oba. E wo se wodi bi eba. Edi ba besum. Na esanse mo no mu nye adwuma ni nti no. Mu nso kakra mo betumi enya efri mu so that enkonko ye se mo hu behia mo. Amen nti mo agya nyame adwuma no. Look at the history, where it is coming from. Even got to a point where a baby ye say, tight ne kran ye de ba sorry ho na, ye che, ema ne sun obi aso a woni bi wa sorry ho. Me say, read the Bible and you understand. Inti, se Malachi time no oba bedu se we ntia tight wa rob God. That is the history efrimu eba. And indeed, if you think about it, it makes sense. Because ye ni na ne yesom nyame. Ye tu nkrofo bi etu say, we no munye. Omu tumi nya time. Emambe ye adwuma because omu jai no mba be ye adwuma na. Ye nyame na yesom no. Enko ye. Enti ahye tu nkrofo bi etu so omu nya sa de no. Enti ye de ne say ye nso ye kokoye adwuma ne na eba. Ye mfa bi mbra ne mfra mambeboa. Aside that no, there are people among us in a society omu ni bi. Womo ne yen na esom entumi nka se yen ko aye di bibia na omo ntena ho you see nipa kra no se wo ofie bi mu ana wo nanfofo na kwa de bia wo di ye na onye adoye mboa nipa kra no tumi ba benya adwinfin fa wo e ba be di ubone. So it is even for your own good. So wo ba benya sika help people around you so that they don't become a burden on you. Until at a point, tight na krana ye de ba, and no krana, sometimes the name ye sikasem. At ya say, and then a sikaba be ye way, but sometimes no, because no munya in ponchi, don no buy ni yamantia, no na ye de ba as tight. E ba krana, omo muni bi wa sorry no, ana omo muni bi eni bi no, omo ni eche, emani gu esun obi aso. That is the context. Inti Malachi ka, yes, our context no. Don't take it out from today and come and say oh one here we are wa robin yame inti no ne tre say sorry no Charlie, why would you even do that? And the yen sorry no untia tight there and yen shell. Meanwhile, the tithe is even supposed to be used to cater for those who don't have. Charlie, churches in Ghana have some weird teachings and weird mentality built to me when they say I say yeah sorry no and crofobia na I say omo share da gangi together na I say the person address say business pin ye di Jessica abayba so obeje mo tax kra na mo se dabi abayba so obeje mo tax mo se dabi. Meanwhile, Adiana Morani no, it is purely on a business model. Business na Morani. Hey, Charlie. It's serious. Ebusian for book na that screen is on your friend the Ghanaian investor. Now this book is the most practical guide a better senior obe investi e Ghana ha. So we call Amazon now search for book a better senior obe to me investi e Ghana. Book we and address a between say the leading book. Now book we better how to set up an emergency fund. A lot of people don't know, but so to me setting up emergency fund that actually be uba benya emergency be say waka say and I say any emergency situation be a wuhie sika biana, the emergency fund will come in and kick it for you. Book we better send your bit to me use systems Ghana ha. Now they are setting up emergency fund no. Book we better send your best setting up an insurance policy. Ya na Ghana for be brain no omum believe in insurance policies. Now so book we the companies, government approved companies omo numbers any bibia beto or atrel insurance policy was say or select aboejuma our track record. Now sa insurance policy no endowment fund. Obianka say kokonya accident, but you need to protect yourself in a sense that ejuma wo ye no ukokonya accident ana boni bi kokoto na untumi nye ejuma krana e was insurance policy no it take care of you and your family. Book we better how to set that thing up e Ghana here. Book we better send your to me I start a personal pension fund e ya na nkrofo bebre omo be ko pension wi a e ya no mo ko ekrase because omosika sem enye. Now udi book we yechi numbers ebe ma companies ebe ma na we fresh our companies no more treasure nsem ni so treasure no more treasure sika we say o de to fund demo every single month obe ko pension no na wada ne millionaire so unye millionaire krana obe ko pension no na wada ne millionaire uni how o man be da ne bed na ntu obi aso. Now the last part no and it's a book we bet show how to invest in the Ghanaian stock exchange. Osikeni bia bet show say if you really want to build wealth you have to use the stock exchange. Now, Ghana Stock Exchange, one of the best performing stock exchanges in the world currently. Now, se me pese me tretre stock exchange ni mu show. Now, what ya siye ya? Me assure se wa wutie me no, ebia one fan yogurt pen. Ebia na one Guinness pen. Se one fan yogurt and one Guinness da krana. Me assure se Unilever, we you su omo product be pen. Se one you su be da krana. Me assure se we the chocolate da. Se one the chocolate da krana. Me assure se at least we you su ebia Ghana Commercial Bank. We you so Ebia Eco Bank and Access Bank. Now all these companies they are listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. If you invest in them, it means we are part owner of those companies. Into companies we a bit to say MTN every time we make sika because Ghana for air talk credits, Ghana for air bundle. Into at the end of the year MTN for omoshe sika na we make here. Omo share omo ye owners and omo invest in MTN no mo ache sika no na bia eden aba be so. Into obi biara wa invest in MTN shares biano. Ubedi adansi yese nansinya 10th April MTN fotua oka ade bia efre ne dividends. Now dividends no, it came as a result of you being a shareholder of MTN. Book we betrel how to invest in those things. Now enono ebetumi adane o passive income. Wonim say nkrofo use MTN but every year biano MTN betua oka. A lot of people don't know this. This book is going to teach you all those things. Now say bia one person will invest in just one company krana ye wade bia ye frɛ no mutual fund, equity mutual fund. Book we better how to use equity mutual funds. Ebema mutual funds no the best equity mutual fund there Ghana ha omo numbers. Na tre se wa frɛ omo no wetumi set yourself up. Se wo tie me na wo ba me hrew e wo se wo setting it up with sa book we. To book we ema wadanfo. To book we ema wo ho. So pe book ni bi ato a number na eda eye book ni so no 055-807-4986. Fresh a number no. Ofra book no version ebe boa no ye de bema. Oye Ghana ni na wa brochure na ope book ni hard copy a eno ane so obekọ Amazon na wa search for the Ghanaian investor eba na wato oto a ye be ship book no e de abrew. Montre mo adwo comment box ni mo.